upside down. Oh, this will be interesting.
Oh boy.
Where am I at? Where am I at? There it goes. What's up, everybody? This is Isaac, and we are back at the shack. And I brought a couple of gentlemen, or three gentlemen here with me. I'm talking about the Live Oak Moonshine Band. Is that what it's called, fellas?
Live Oak Moonshiners.
You know what? And I just met you guys a while ago. I don't ever introduce everybody, but I'm gonna go. I'm go ahead and be happy. I mean, I usually introduce people, but I'm gonna have you guys introduce yourself real quick. Who are you, my friend?
I am Brandon Tapp.
Brandon, I guess you're the bass player, right?
No, sir.
Guitar
Not
player?
musically inclined.
No, just here chilling.
Yes, sir.
I dig it. Well, I'll talk to you anyway. That's the way
Yes,
it is.
sir.
Consultant, really good friend.
I dig it. How about you, my friend? I just met you a while ago. We talked a couple of days ago. Caleb, what, my
Yes,
friend?
sir. Caleb Deshane.
Deshane, you out of Waco?
Yeah, well, originally from Florida.
Okay, we'll talk about that. And of course, everybody knows that I've known this gentleman for a whole minute. I'm talking about Cody Ellinger's in the house.
The
in the shack.
Cody.
Shack. How's it going, fellas?
Man, it's going.
Kick ass. Thank you
Going
for doing this. I know you guys inquired to about coming on here, so I love the fact that people want to come on my show, and of course I only try to focus towards original acts. So the fact that y'all do that, man, badass. Y'all do those live?
Yeah, we so the main one we've been performing live right now is our upcoming single. It's actually, we just sent it to mix and mastering recently.
Kick ass. Where'd I get it done at?
Actually, James Bartosh from Ghost Dance Band.
Oh, I've heard the name. Yes. Okay.
Yep, he's our producer and engineer, so he runs all of it.
What's the name of the studio he's got?
His
Just at his house.
Yeah.
Kick ass, badass. Hell yeah. So tell me about this single, brother.
So the single coming out is I wrote it like 10-ish years ago. It's called For the Best, and then in little parentheses says self-sabotage, so I can sell it as the title track of the album.
I think it's a breakup tune.
It is not, actually.
really?
Believe it or not, no. It's so I've been clean from methamphetamines for about 10 years now.
Wow, congrats, brother.
Thank you very much.
Congrats.
And that song I wrote, actually, like not even a week after I got clean. That was my getting clean song.
Wow, brother. So that means a lot to you.
Oh, yeah. And
Kick-ass,
we'll be playing it tonight, so
That's what tonight. Kick ass, brother. Kick ass. Where all y'all are y'all playing?
everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, I've been booking for the band and stuff for these past couple months, and we go to the usual places like Twisted Sisters and the occasional bars around Waco. But I've been trying to branch out for right now. In my
I hear you. What do y'all play in Waco?
we played at Twisted Sisters. We've played at
Slow Rise.
Slow Rise, Barnett,
Miners.
We'll actually be at Miners tomorrow night.
Let's talk about that. I don't know if you saw that, but I put a post up this week about I've been playing, of course, a long time, but I took a hiatus during the whole Corona thing.
Right.
Mhm.
So now, of course, I think we all took a hiatus from that.
Yeah.
And I started playing again when everybody else started playing. Only I wasn't playing as often as because I got to focus on my studio and my podcasting, and I'm an older dude. I didn't want to get inside of a building. I was one of those guys. I didn't want to get in a building with a lot of people. Only did outside gigs.
Yeah.
Yep.
That being said, I got Corona 4 damn times. So you know what I'm saying.
Man.
So, but anyway,
Tough.
yeah. So, but what I was talking about in my one of my posts is that I'm ready to start booking Los Roaches again. Where in the hell do I book? Because all the places I used to book, the only ones that are still there are Mayberry's, of course, in the backyard, and everything else blossomed up. I guess that as soon as the world was popping, those guys were ready to start kicking too, and not new places blossom. That's badass. Only I don't know where to book, but I tell you what I have run into. They're not paying what they used to.
No.
And I'm in a 5-piece band, and I can't pay my guys. I can't let my guys go home and listen to Bill at least, even though we're in town. But I can't do that. It is what it is. Yeah. So I'm stuck between not a rock and a hard place because I don't have to play. I love to play, but I don't have to have ample things to do here in the studio. So, but still, that's what I'm asking. You're in the scene right now. Where are the places to play? And tell me the money situation, because that's the real deal. That's what's going on right here in Waco. I mean, I love Waco. Waco's badass compared to what it used to be. Everybody's heard me brag about Waco. I love it. The art is badass. We got much more art and music and all that. Mm-hmm. But the pay from the vendors is not what it used to be. I mean, come on. I mean,
Yeah.
tell me about it a little bit, brother.
Well, I'll start with the money situation. Like, I've talking with some of the venues, and I try to understand where they're coming from, and I try not to be an asshole. But
Yet they still buy the same gas that we buy, and the gas we buy is no punk.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I try to reason with them on some stuff, but I mean, obviously, I won't name the venues,
Yeah.
but some places.
Well, just spell the names out at least.
Say the first letter. How about that?
I just messing with you, brother.
I know. Like some of the venues, as much as I love them, they're just not reasonable when it comes to pay.
Yeah.
And as much as I love playing there, I'm not going to bring us there as a 4-piece band and play for $100.
I know. No.
We have standards.
Yes. I mean, they're in the same thing too. It's not music business, but kind of, sorta.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. Come on, they know we're a business. We're not. There are bands out there that there are bands out there just want to jam. They just want to go out there and and spend more money at the bar, but so by the time they get paid, they're giving back to the bar. There's guys that like to do that, but you know what? I'm not doing that. Sure, I'll buy a beer, but at the same time, I also ask them every time, is there a tab involved? Because that's part of the deal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
I mean, why I'm going to work. I'm trying to work for you people. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to bring more clientele for you people to sell beer to. That's let's work together.
It's got to be mutual.
It's got to be. I mean,
Yep.
come on. You mean why try to lowball somebody? Because that's what they're doing. It's like me going to somebody's yard. Hey, can I cut your grass? And instead they start working. It's like, dude, I'm not gonna do that. So same thing as a musician. I'll work with you, but don't lowball me. Because dude, I have the same stuff that's going on in their life is going on in mine. We have families. We got to work. We got to pay the same bills they're paying. We're
Yep.
paying those same damn bills. The same gasoline they're pumping. We're pumping that same damn gasoline.
Ain't
Yeah.
that
You
the
know what I'm
It
saying?
ain't fucking cheap.
That's what the deal is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. I love all the venues because they're working for the musicians. But come on, just that extra $100 gonna kill you or whatever? Because the guys got to go home at least to bill a piece because they got families at the house. They're at work.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're at work.
Everybody's trying to live.
I don't know why it's like it. It's cool that we got the backyard, and let me tell you why the backyard is badass. They're badass for so many reasons I probably can't even name them all.
Oh,
But here's the deal: they're bringing big money in town. They're bringing big acts in town, and at the same time they're having it to where some of these local acts in open for them, more exposure, whatever. But at the same time, they're paying us like we're supposed to get paid.
yeah.
Yeah.
Our tab is enough for everybody to have a meal, a couple of beers, and get to work. They pay us like professionals that we are.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That right there is a great boost. Shout out to the backyard. All those guys right there in the backyard too. They're all my bros.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, we're trying to get booked there right now, man. I love the backyard.
If Brian's watching, contact Brian.
But it's definitely a kick-ass place, and they bring acts to Waco. I'm one of those guys. I don't know what it is. I've always been to where I don't go out that much.
Yeah.
I'm always out there playing since I was a teenager. So why go to play? It's like going to work every day. Why wouldn't you go back? Why would you go to your work on the day off?
Yeah.
So I never was that person, but backyard actually takes me to where, you know what? I want to go see Eric, like I did. I saw Eric Gills the other day. It's like, bam. I'm never going to see Eric Gills anywhere else. Some bitch is a mile away from my house. So they get my old ass out the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But that being said, I wish other bars would see, like, dude, it's working for these guys. Let's at least try. We pay more. Bam, you might get better acts too.
Yeah.
That's
No,
just
for sure.
Because
Because if you pay shit money, you're gonna get shit entertainment. Let's be honest here.
Exactly.
I mean, if
What
you're
you
gonna
got?
pay me $15 to play a damn show,
I'm gonna sound like shit.
I'm gonna give you $15 worth of shit.
and you're gonna wind up paying that $300 band $200 because they drank $100 worth of alcohol.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they're giving back to the band. So that's just working backwards. And then nobody's really winning. Yeah, the bar may have got $100 they got from that band, but did that band really bring in enough money to, and enough money to fill the place. I mean, enough people to fill the place to make money. Sometimes not. It's not even worth it.
I told a venue one time I was just booking a duo with just me and Caleb here, and they said, "Well, y'all can come for $100. Would that be okay?" I said, "I'll make you a deal. We'll come for $100 if we can drink and eat for free as much as we
Yes.
want."
Now we're talking. Now this
Get
is
your money's
negotiating. What'd they say?
Oh, they said no. I was like, "Then we're not coming. I'm
Yes,
sorry."
Exactly.
Sorry about your bad luck.
I mean, come on, people. I mean, this is sadly, this is part of the music business.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people out there that are watching right now are thinking, boy, being a musician is fun. And you know what it is. But at the same time, there's days that it ain't fun. We've all played where we had freaking fever, some kind of shit like that. We just ain't feeling it.
I mean, me and you played in Fort Worth, and dude, I was sick as hell. Like, I literally had to tell the venue owner
Right.
at our like first break, I had to come on stage, and I was like, dude, I'm about to pass out on stage. And he's
Right.
like, can you play like 45 more minutes?
What
and
a
I'm like,
bitch.
fucker.
I'm sorry I said that about the dude. But
No,
what a-
you're good.
what a
You're good.
bitch, dude.
And
I
like,
remember that. That was awful.
That-
me
that-
and Cody are up there, and I looked at Cody, and I was like, I'm gonna,
That's
all right,
why,
just
dude.
get through it. Just get through it.
You know what that is? And honestly, you know exactly what it is. Just somebody that cares about what? He cares about himself.
Yeah.
Yep.
He
Yep.
doesn't, me as a musician, I'd have a heart, but not to mention me as a human being have a heart.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on, dude. I mean, I understand. That same son of a bitch has had days he didn't want to go to work.
Mhm.
Only thing is he didn't go. He didn't go. You made it there.
Yeah.
We've
You know
had
what
a
I'm
little bit of luck here in Waco because I know for me, I work during the week. I go around downtown and talk to different venues.
Is it hard? Is it hard booking
Uh,
gigs right now in Waco?
Some places are easier than others. Like my favorite place right now for us is Coaches.
Oh,
Downtown.
They are
kick-ass.
Great,
awesome.
Yeah.
amazing
Really?
place.
They'll book a 4-band for $400. A
Really?
4-piece band.
Yeah.
Kick ass. How's their brisket sandwiches?
Oh my
Cool.
god.
Really good.
Phenomenal.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Now we're talking food and
And-
rock and roll. That's what I'm talking about. man.
The main guy there, Clint, man, he's one of the coolest people I've
Really?
ever fucking met.
Kick-ass.
Seriously, man. Like,
Kick-ass.
Yep.
we'll play there, and I'll lose track of my break the entire time because I'm outside talking to him.
Really?
Yeah.
Kick-ass, dude.
And I'll just be like, shit, I got to get back up there. And he's like, don't worry about it,
We've
man.
all-
Smoke another cigarette with me.
Badass, dude. That's somebody, man, that you can work with forever.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a relationship.
absolutely.
That's the relationship that you want.
Absolutely.
There's been a lot of places here in Waco. I want to name some that I wish were still around, like CNR.
Yeah.
The owners there were so kick ass. They loved local. They love music. They love local music, though.
Yeah.
That was the deal. It was rare they got anybody outside of Waco, and people wanted to play there because there's another thing they did.
The
We
funny-
all go ahead.
Oh, sorry. The funniest thing some venues do is like, well, I book for the band and I go to them and I say, I'm a musician. I want to play for your venue. This is my band. It's called Live Oak Moonshiners. I said, okay. And they'll promote it as the Cody Ellinger band.
Either that or I've literally walked into gigs before where Cody wasn't even there. Like, he was not there. It was just me playing solo.
Right.
I walk in, I look at the board, and it says, Cody Ellinger live tonight. And I'm like, motherfucker.
Guess
Like,
Cody Ellinger.
I give him hell about it all the time, but, like, I mean, come on, this is my brother. I'm okay with it, but
Yeah, it kind of chops your advertising in half though when you do that. It's like, which one is it? Which one is
Right.
it?
yeah.
But what? Go ahead.
Well, me and Cody, we founded Live Oak Moonshiners
Well,
together.
kick-ass,
So,
brother,
like,
yes.
it literally started, just at Tokyo Store, one show at
Well,
Tokyo Store, and
It originally started with me ghosting you for 6 months.
ghosted me like a hot girl on Tinder for God knows how long, and finally he hit me up on Facebook because I was like, dude, let me play with you just one time, man.
Because you know how I always book acoustic shows and I always look for artists to play with me. Well, Caleb reached out to me once and I didn't know anything about him. And
Who is this motherfucker?
I was like, I'm probably an asshole for doing it, but I was like, I don't know anything about you. I'm not going to answer you.
Yeah, I hear you. That's. I mean, I get people like that from my pod. I at least answer them on my podcast. But it's let's hear a couple of your tunes, brother.
sure.
Yes.
What do you? What? Tell me about this one. Y'all were talking about it a while ago. What was it?
So this one, at least the one that we're starting out with, this one's called "God Bless a Back Road Night,"
Okay.
and this one is honestly, it's a good old country tune. It was when we first started out with this whole. When I first got back into music, I was just doing solo. Wrote this up, writing about just my time that I spent out in Riesel, just drinking. Riesel, Texas, man.
Oh my God! I
Just-
went to school in Riesel.
Oh no shit.
For a little bit, yeah. I went to go. I was played ball. I went to go play ball. But yes, Definitely. I had some kinfolks. Had some kinfolks in Riesel.
Oh, yeah.
And I lived with them sometimes, but I was really from. Well, I went to high school in Marlin,
Okay.
and
Right on.
so I it wasn't that far of a drive. So,
Nah.
but I would stay with my cousins. And yeah, Riesel Indians.
Yes, sir.
When
yes,
I went
sir.
when I went to school in Riesel, it was of course where this right before where the school's at.
Mm.
To the right, it was just one long building. That was the school. That was kindergarten through senior.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was crazy. I mean, we had like, I think graduating class at those times was like 25, 26.
Good
Sounds
Lord.
like Axtell.
Yeah, and that was of course that was our rivals in sports was Axtell.
Yep.
Axtell Longhorns,
Axtell
right?
Longhorns,
That's
man.
what's up. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
But yeah, no, I wrote the song just simply about all the good times I had out in Riesel, just getting drunk and going down back roads, passing out in hayfields,
Hey,
Good old country boy shit,
Have you ever done this? Well, I don't know if you ever done this, but I didn't do it, but some friends of mine. One of them, the Hog twins,
Mm.
and this other guy named Ivy, and them and a patch of other people. What they would do, like where was it at? Right before it wide, like right outside of Riesel, because the highway's different now.
Yeah, the one going towards Mart and Riesel on 6.
No, the opposite. We're going to Waco.
Oh,
At
okay.
one time
okay.
it wide, very quick. Now it's kind of spaced out. You
Yeah.
know. So anyway, this son of a bitches one time got a purse and throw it in the highway, and it was a big ass culvert. Man, we could all fit in this culvert. That's what they would do. They throw a fucking purse, and the cars were stopping it real. That's that's small town fun. Let's do this, brother.
Alrighty. This song's called God Bless the Back Road Tonight. Hope y'all enjoy this one. I got a red dirt caking up on my boots. Got a need for a beer and a hardwood bar stool. God knows the smoky bar's where I need to be. I closed down the little dive about 10 to 1. Y'all know them good old boys ain't done. You can find us on the run. I need a back road night, tearing up them county roads. I got Bud like hands on ice, I ain't worried about no 5-0. Well, everybody knows we ain't doing no harm. Close to one too many will pass out at the barn. Ain't nothing better than this life to me. Well, God bless that back road night that we all need. Well, y'all can call us redneck, white trash, hick, all the above. But after busting ass all week, a man needs a buzz. Well, y'all can have your weed and your yuppie little clubs. That ain't quite my scene. Been waiting on Friday night all week. The bar done closed, that don't mean a thing. I need a back road night, tearing up them county roads. I got Bud like hands on ice, I ain't worried about no 5-0. Everybody knows we ain't doing no harm. Close to one too many will pass out at the barn. Ain't nothing better than this life to me. Well, God bless that back road night that we all need. Well, Heineken, Bud, Bush, dose with a lime, it don't make no difference to me. Hell, if you wanna do it right, grab a jar of that good old shine, or even a shot of Jim Beam. I need a back road night, tearing up them county roads. I got Bud like hands on ice, I ain't worried about no 5-0. But everybody knows we ain't doing no harm. Close to one too many will pass out at the barn. Ain't nothing better than this life to me. Well, God bless that back road night that we all need. Well, God bless that back road night that we all need.
That was kick ass, brother.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
You know, I should have asked if I could jam with y'all, but too late. Let's do it one more time. Let me get my guitar.
Yeah.
Sounded good, fellas. Sounded badass.
Thank you, man.
Sounded badass. So, is writing is that something that you intend to do when you started playing guitar? What was it? Was it guitar first? Was it songwriting first?
So I started out playing guitar when I was, believe it or not, when I was like 6, 7 years old.
Oh wow!
And me and a buddy of mine that I was just, he was like my best friend, when I was a little kid. And I got my first little shitty guitar, and he got his first little shitty drum set, and we formed a quote-unquote band.
And this was in Florida, right, brother?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just outside Daytona Beach, a little place called Palm Coast.
So being from Florida, it's of course opposite from Texas, but still, country's heavy over there. So were you a country guy first, or what?
Honestly, I started out listening to country, a lot of Garth Brooks and all that. Like, I aspired to be Garth Brooks when I was a kid.
How old are you, brother?
27.
26. Still a young guy to be into Garth Brooks. I mean, that was like my era. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, that's who I grew up listening to.
Okay.
I mean, back in the day, what was it? Ain't Going Down Till the Sun Goes Up or
Oh,
Comes Up.
yeah.
That was my shit, man.
Mm.
And then, I kind of broke out to different styles. I started listening to a lot of metal.
Okay.
Started listening to a lot of, the pop punk, like Green Day
For
and
sure.
All Time Low,
For
all that
sure,
stuff.
yes.
And that all kind of melded together and molded me as a musician.
Okay.
And then I started tapping into writing, and I was like, oh, shit, I can come up with some cool stuff. Holy hell.
Right.
And just kept on going with it.
Do you remember maybe Iffish, like your first song? You was like, maybe this could be something.
My first ever.
Because I do. I don't know why I do remember my first song ever.
See,
wrote.
I don't remember my first song. I know. I remember a little chord progression of it, but that's about it. I don't remember any of the lyrics or anything like that. But I know the chord progression was damn near a ripoff of Smoke on the Water.
Well, when I say, and I kind of lied now when I say like my first song I ever wrote, it wasn't my first. I wasn't a singer. It was my first music piece.
Yeah.
And I would play it old because I couldn't play guitar, but it was in the key of A. And I didn't know how to play guitar, but the guitar, I guess somebody tuned it for me. I didn't know how to do that. No, I know what it was. I bought a thing called a pitch pipe.
I remember those. Yep.
Yes.
I
and,
still have one somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
So I tuned my guitar. Didn't know how to play any chords, but I found out that A, if I could let it ring, So I wrote a song just like an arpeggiated kind of thing. But it's still in my head to this day. It's like a brand and
Just like a tremolo picking A. Just
something. Well, no, not that. It was actually a play on the chord.
Okay. I got you. I got you.
A play on the chord, and but anyway, I was just asking because I'm also a songwriter, but I don't remember the songs. My first songs I wrote because I was I was writing crap before I even played guitar. That's how I was. I just wanted to be a musician. I used to write. I didn't give a shit. I played football, but also wrote poems and shit.
Yep.
So I remember winning awards like in grade school from poems, and my teachers asked me about that. It's like, but for me, it came easily. I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
I don't know what because I was just I was raised out in the country, in a ranch, and it's like.
Oh, trust me, as was I. Just
Florida
Florida ranches,
we're
but
not, we're not supposed to be having gifts with words, but at the same time though, masters like Merle Haggard did.
Yeah.
So you never know. Maybe it's a place of solitude to where you can just really think.
Yeah, and I mean that's what music always was to me, and it still is. I mean, when I was a kid, my entire dream was I wanted to be a fireman. Like that was my thing. Oh
wow!
And I succeeded in that dream. I ended up becoming a firefighter out here. Ended up going through EMT school. I worked.
Awesome, brother.
I worked for multiple volunteer fire departments. Not going to drop names or anything, but
right.
yeah. And music was always my outlet, just with all the shitty stuff you have to see on the job.
Yes.
Music
brother.
was my outlet because I got diagnosed with PTSD.
Oh wow!
Not even. Yeah, just about a year ago, I got officially diagnosed with it.
Dude, I hear you, brother. And I'm sure the stuff you saw. I can't handle that stuff.
Oh, I still can't barely sleep.
I hear you, brother. I hear you.
But the music thing, it it helps me a lot, you know. And thank God for my wife, because finally, when it started getting really bad, my drinking got real heavy.
Right.
My wife was like, "Listen, you have the opportunity to make some decent money doing this music thing. Just stop. Just don't ruin yourself anymore. Don't fuck yourself up anymore. You have kids to raise, you know."
Yeah.
So thanks to her, now this is my full time job, and
Kick
man, I couldn't be
ass,
happier.
dude. That's awesome, brother. I mean, I've done it a few times in my life. Been blessed to, and I'm very happy now. I mean, I have a job, and I'm very happy. Happy. I mean, I've been working forever too.
Yeah.
But I also had pockets in my life where that's all I did. But let me tell you, some of the funnest times of my life, and I know it was because there is no such word as funnest, but it was the funnest time of my life. But just man, because you folk the what's the word I'm thinking? The thrill of the hustling gigs.
Yep.
Hustling your product. That's just nothing like it, and it's it's life. You have to put food on the table, so. Figuring it out, and then accomplishing what I wanted. Bam! I made this much this week, and I got the jam.
Yep.
It's just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's nothing like it.
God,
There's
I'm
no
telling
feeling
you,
like
dude,
it at all.
I'm telling you, I mean, it is. Are you doing this full time, brother?
Yeah.
Well,
Set the beer down.
No. Yeah, I've been doing it full
Is
time.
it too cold for you, brother?
No, it's perfect.
Okay.
I've been doing this full time since I was in high school, and I always knew I wanted to do music. Believe it or not, I don't even think y'all knew this. I wanted to be a rapper.
Oh wow. Kick
Really?
ass though,
Yeah.
dude. Kick ass.
I listened to Dr. Trey, Eminem, Wiz Khalifa,
oh,
all that shit.
Bust a
you
freestyle.
were raised right.
Yeah, and
You were
then
raised
I
right.
got into country music like most people around here, and then
Because that's all that pays around here.
Yeah.
that's a whole other topic.
Yeah.
And
We're gonna
then-
talk about that too, but anyway.
Yeah, but yeah, I started playing, and I play with all the people that I do now. And the best thing about this group is I love playing with people like Larissa and Joel Wood,
Oh yeah.
but it's the Larissa Boyd band and the Joel Wood band,
Right.
and I respect that.
Yes.
But I love being in a band.
Yes,
with a
that's the
name.
best. For me, yes, because I can't sing worth a damn. So yes.
Neither can I. Trust me, I feel you.
No,
And
you, can't. You got a good voice, brother.
And the difference between this group than what I do with my other groups is I have a lot more creative control
Kick
and
ass.
business decisions. to
Kick
make.
ass. And you get the business part of it, brother. You got a niche.
Mm.
You got a niche.
But no, to answer your question, no, I do this though full time, and my mom always tells me, I was like, I make more in 4 days than my brothers do in 2 weeks.
Kick ass, brother. That's badass, dude. Oh, so what's the goal for? Are y'all still gonna finish out a whole project? Are y'all looking to hit the road with other bands or what? Have you got any kind of plans?
So yeah, at,
Or just playing it by ear? Because I did a lot of that, brother. It
well,
is
I
what
mean,
it
I
is.
I
Shit,
got
I'm doing it now.
I got like a mental plan,
Yeah.
somewhat ish.
Yeah.
So number one, I just had my my newborn son just not even 2 months
Congrats.
ago.
Badass.
Thank
What's
you
his
very
name?
much. Hagen Matthew.
Kick ass, dude.
But so when he was born in January, the first thing before anything else was I wanted to focus on him.
Gotcha.
So we started taking a little hiatus, but we still kept together. It's just I wanted to still bond with my boy, you know.
Right.
But the plan that I've always had, that me and Cody have discussed a million times, is that one of these days we want this band to get a record deal.
Yes.
We want this band to go on the road. We want this band to be the next big thing. So we're trying to kind of mesh things together, kind of do something that really hasn't been done yet, you know.
Gotcha,
So
gotcha.
we're taking two different genres of music and pulling them together.
Hell yeah.
So
sure.
we're doing the country thing, obviously, but also bringing in more of like a aggressive alternative rock kind of thing
Badass,
too.
dude.
Like we played in Fort Worth.
At Big Rob's.
Yeah, we played at Big Rob's in Fort Worth, and I literally went on stage wearing white face paint and red makeup. You know,
Yeah, I myself, dude. I myself. It's just my opinion. Everybody's got their opinion. I myself, I think you don't need a record deal.
Yeah.
I mean, if you do, you already know you're working for somebody. That you got to work by their rules. And that first album you get, that you're paying for that.
Yeah.
They're just giving you. It's like a bank. Here's this money. Pay for the album, but you know that money's ours though.
yeah,
That's and with the being independent, just right now, there's so many badass studios, and there's so many studios, but a lot of them are badass. And you think you can get the same kind of sound. Maybe you might want to send it off to get mastered, where they really master stuff. But if you track it right, dude, you can even go get it mixed or mastered somewhere. If you track it right, I think you can get the same quality stuff. And here's the deal: that Instagram and that YouTube and that TikTok that all of those guys are getting promoted on, we get the same TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube.
That's true. Yeah, I never thought of it like that.
Here's what they have though: they have the connections, but still, everybody builds up a Rolodex of connections.
That's true. Yeah.
Don't be an asshole, and they might be able to work out for you.
Yep.
That's the magic word. Don't be an asshole.
Yeah. Me and him both have an issue with that,
Right.
unfortunately. But
but like like I said, I'm not preaching to you. I know you said record deal. And there's a lot of young people that I thought that for a long time. Till I started breaking it down. It's like, dude, there's no Walmart, because a long time we needed a record label to get into Walmart. Nobody's buying music from Walmart.
that's true.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? What else did they have? Connections to venues, booking agents. That's all they can get you, a good booking agent, because they're just going to call that same damn booking agent that you can call. Maybe somebody higher up caliber, but there's a bunch of badass ones. I know a couple of them already right now.
I'm learning that being in that department.
Yeah.
Right, and I can introduce you to some of those guys that can help you out, because I really don't think you need a record label. I think just learn how to manage your money. This is what I have to work with. How can I use this money? Maybe it's to buy ads through Google ads or whatever to promote your product.
Yeah, like the
'Cause
Google
that's
Business
all-
Suite or
'cause
whatever.
That's
it is.
all they're gonna do.
Yeah.
That's all they're gonna. What, they're gonna put it on MTV? That shit doesn't even exist. They're gonna put it on CMT. Really? Who the hell watches that? I ain't seen that in 10 years.
You know,
their
I never.
videos on YouTube.
I never thought of it like that. So I've never really put much research into it. All I've always told myself is, I want this band to be successful. I
Yes.
want to succeed.
Yes.
And that's the same agreement that me and Cody came to. Like, this band will succeed no matter what. We're gonna push our asses off to make this shit happen.
Yes.
And I mean, hell, if we can do
That's
that,
it.
if we can do that without a record deal, fuck, I'm all
Hard-
about it. Let's go.
Hard work, brother. Hard work. It's rare you heard, hard work fucking was not worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe in a dumbass situation that you got yourself into, but it's something your passion. Hard work's going to be nothing but plus.
That's
You can
true,
get what you're not going to get. You know what? I have a great teacher I studied, Mr. Gimble,
Love him.
Dick Gimble. His father was the late great Johnny Gimble. Google that, everybody. And anyway, he told us, like, whenever you want to get, you got a goal you want to get at. You want to aim, if you can, twice as much than what you want, because you're never going to get what you want. So if you say you aim this high, you're never going to get this high. You're going to get about right here. But if you aim this high, maybe you can get right here.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Aim small, miss small.
That's it, brother.
Yeah.
That's it. So anyway, that's just an old guy talking to a young dude that's been there. And but like I said, you guys got the 1-2 shit.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
My main goal, and I've had other musicians tell me, like J.D. Johnson,
Oh, yeah.
Donna Mae, and all of them. They told me, dude, just live.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I was like, if you're famous, great, that's cool.
Right.
But play enough where you can live comfortably.
Yes. If that's your business. And right now, let me tell you guys, from another old dude, you got youth on your side. You better take advantage of it, because that shit crept on me quick. It's like, damn, 52. What the hell? I was 25 the other day.
I feel old right now. During spring break, I was bar hopping, and I feel bad.
Oh, that's just all alcohol. That's what it is.
It was all alcohol.
That's
It was all alcohol, but I was watching James Hollingsworth actually at open mic.
great
And-
singer.
Oh, yeah.
And
I
I was
love
I was
James.
drinking just bullshit, and I got off the bar stool the wrong way, and I busted ass, and my right foot was caught in the stool, and I sprained my leg for a whole week.
You better not.
Dude
better not
called
tell-
me and he's like, I think I broke my foot. And I'm like, what happened? He explained it to me. I'm like, dude, it's a sprain. You're fine.
Beer drinking injury.
Yeah.
It was,
The
man,
most awkward day
Alcohol
was
related.
the most awkward day was drunk calling my professors, telling them I won't be in class the next day.
I got my ass kicked by a bar stool last night. It was he started the shit though. He started the shit.
Well,
Gravity is sucker punch.
I
me,
even told the
stupid
bartender,
fuck.
I said, "You don't need to cut me off. I won."
That's all
I
that
got
mattered.
it. I got it myself.
Yeah.
I got it myself. You guys. I think I already know the answer to it, but you guys, Dallas Cowboy fans.
I don't watch football at
I
all.
barely watch
I
football.
knew it. Am I the only musician that likes sports? Son of a bitch.
Hey, you can't go wrong with Cowboys,
Right.
man.
I know, dude. I hear you, brother. I hear you. I'm a Cowboys fan right now. It's a big deal this week when they let go of Ezekiel Elliott.
Really?
But yeah, I'll save that for another podcast because I'll burn a good 30 minutes bitching on why they made a mistake. Whatever. You
I
know-
watched the Super Bowl one time. It was the one where
Oh my God.
it was one where Eminem and all of them were in the halftime
Yes,
show.
that was.
I only watched it because I was into a girl who watched a lot of sports, so I was like, I could talk to her about it.
See, now
Makes
that's a good
sense.
reason to watch it.
Yeah. And that was a badass Super Bowl, and that was a badass performance. A lot of people were saying how they upset with it because it's always rap or whatever, and I agree. It is a lot of hip hop and rap, but that
Right.
just that night just happened to be hitting because
Uh-huh.
Yep.
that was my era, the '90s. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then Eminem, man, could be. If he isn't the GOAT, it might be Snoop or Tupac or Biggie,
Oh,
but I
for
don't
sure.
know.
Definitely.
He's definitely in the Mount Rushmore.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
You know, but anyway, but I do agree with some of the people saying it's always hip hop, and a lot of people have always said if they're paying that much money, why can't they get somebody badass like AC/DC and Metallica, a
Right.
rock band? I mean, I don't think the only rock they've ever had was maybe Steven Tyler, but he was doing Steven Tyler. We wanted to see
Steven Tyler
Aerosmith.
stuff.
You
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
what I'm
Yep,
saying?
Aerosmith.
That's but it is what it is. But a while ago we were talking, Cody. I forget exactly what you said. Something about booking different types of bands, but that's a different topic. Or
The type of music, like country music.
tell me about the situations you're having without saying any names. But
Oh yeah, for sure. No, like I don't know how to say it without saying names, but
I'm gonna put this on low, guys.
Sure.
it's hard it's hard booking venues around here who aren't into just Garth Brooks and George Jones and all of that.
Wow.
They just want to hear that and not the type of stuff
Not
that we
not
do.
the dirty stuff or the red dirt or because here's the deal. I can see that when I first started playing them and we didn't call it red dirt.
Right.
The Oklahoma guys brought that shit over here. It was called Americana or Texas country or whatever.
Mhm.
Okay, so we started that in the late '90s because I did the whole '90s thing, but I was already into it because I was into Chris Knight. Remember, Chris Knight came out early
Yeah,
'90s.
love Chris Knight.
And I was a fan when he very first came out because he was to me he's a master for
Yeah.
sure. And so anyway, I was in it for a long time now. But what I'm saying, it's been 20 years ago. Why isn't that accepted yet? What the
Right.
hell's going on? You know what I'm saying? It didn't make any sense. It's been here a long and it's obviously makes a statement because you hear anybody like that at the backyard, it's packed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's packed to where they can only sell 1,000 tickets because I've heard that before from Brian. They can sell 1,000 tickets. People can't. They're wanting to get in, but they can't.
Mhm.
So why not bring that kind of music to your venue?
Yeah.
That's just a matter. That's just a matter of a club owner, honestly, it is what it is. Being selfish,
Yeah.
or is business smart, or that's just what he likes, and he's just playing it by ear because a couple of his buddies don't like that shit because they're fucking 1,000 years old.
Right.
I mean,
Dinosaurs.
it is what it is.
No,
you know
for
what I'm saying?
sure.
I mean, and I can say that, and I'll challenge any bar owner because I've been around here long enough to where I'll talk. Well, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
And I'd love to have some here on this podcast if they're watching this. Let's talk politics and as far as that stuff because I think I can talk with the best of any of these venue owners because dude, come on, I've been here 1,000 years, and Waco's growing up. We should be proud of Waco. Right now we're hot.
Yep.
Look how we're on the map.
It's
That would be
blossoming.
actually something really cool to do. Have musicians and venue owners in
Dude,
here
I would
and,
love to get that shit. I would do that shit live.
and debate like money and the business of it.
Unless yes,
The business aspect. Of
Yeah,
yes,
the-
because
yeah.
yeah, and that, and also I would bring Brian in here, Brian from the backyard, and he'll tell him exactly why why you should pay the bands what they are, because
hmm
you know, and if you get it, here's the deal. You get a $250 band, $300 band. What do you wind up getting?
Shit.
Yeah.
A $250 band, $300 band.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know,
pay for.
and you get what you pay for. You know, it's like, you know, I'm remodeling my house. I get guys that I know. I mean, I can get some of my buddies and let's put some shit together,
Mm-hmm.
or I can just pay some professionals to do that shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying, brother?
They get done
Yeah,
professionally.
that's right. Let's
Yep.
do another one, brother.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna talk to you in a minute.
That's
Here,
all right.
here in a minute, brother.
Patiently wait.
But what do you?
All right, so this next one we're gonna do. This is the title track of our upcoming album, and this is our upcoming single too. We still haven't set a full release date. We just got to figure out when it's coming back from mixing. Then we'll set the date.
I'll kick ass, kick ass.
But this song's called "For the Best."
Can I hear it real quick though? Tell me a little bit about it.
Okay, so this song I wrote forever ago. Like I said, I'm 10 years clean off methamphetamines, so this song was
Congrats,
written.
man.
Thank you,
I
brother.
know I said that a while ago, but here's the deal, man. I've heard so many people saying that is the devil.
It really is.
You know what I mean?
It is,
so,
man.
congratulations on kicking the devil's ass, brother.
I appreciate that.
Badass. But anyway,
But so this song "For the Best," I wrote this a week, if even that, after getting clean. So like this was my getting clean song.
got you.
And this is the longest damn song on the record. We checked it before the mixing. It was 6 minutes and 59 seconds.
Wow.
So this is straight up our fucking stairway, but less good.
Kick ass.
But we're just gonna jump right into it. I hope y'all enjoy this one. Take another drag, another drink, another second to sit alone and think about the time, about the place, about the moment when life suddenly had changed. Never spared a word, never second guessed, never took a chance to get it off my chest. Every day I wonder, every day I guess, this is falling apart only for the best. It always is valueless. I wish I never heard a word. Wish I never felt this hurt. Take a chance, take a breath. Maybe this isn't only the end. Take my hand and never second guess. This is all for the best. Wasting all my time on meaningless regrets. Another silhouette, another second guess. But I'll smoke another bag of death. Dear Lord, I'm falling away. Leave me in a shallow grave. Dear God, I'm wasting away. Never expected another day. Take a chance and take a breath. Maybe this isn't only the end. Take my hand, never second guess. This is all for the best. Take a chance, take a breath. Maybe this is all for the best. When it's the last days, I'll be with you. 'Cause I don't wanna be alone. When winter passes, let me know. The nights are way too cold. Take a chance, take a breath. Maybe this isn't only the end. Take my hand, never second guess. This is all for the best.
Dude, that is great, brother. I love the song.
Thank you.
Kick ass.
We're gonna sound like we're talking in a cave. I love reverb though, brother.
Man, me too. I love it. I put it way too much on any recording I ever do. I've sent multiple to James to have him mix and master our stuff, and he's like, dude, cut it with the fucking reverb, please.
Yes.
I had a cool look for you over there, Cody.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah.
I look better in the dark.
No, it wasn't dark. It was cool. You'll see it whenever you see it. But dude, kick-ass song, brother. Kick-ass
Thank
song.
you, man.
Oh, that one's on? That's one of the singles, right?
Yep, that's our first upcoming single.
Badass.
That'll be
dude.
coming out at the very least within the next month or two.
Kick
it'll be
ass,
coming out.
dude. Kick-ass, and that's the one he said that means probably the most. or-
Yeah, well, that one and another one that I would have prepared for tonight, but I didn't
No
even think
problem,
about
brother.
it. But I wrote another song called 3112, which was about one of my close friends who passed away in the line of duty as a police
Oh,
officer.
Wow.
And I wrote that song in memory of him.
Oh, wow.
So I think between 3112 and For the Best, those are my two most important songs.
Kick-ass. Tell me about your friend, brother.
So my buddy, his name was Deputy Matt Jones from Falls County Sheriff's Office. He passed away in the line of duty back in 2019.
I remember when that happened.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody remembers when that happened.
Yeah, that was a big deal. That was a very, very big deal. But I wrote, well, after about 3 weeks of just chugging bottles of Jim Beam trying to get over it, then I finally was like, you know what, I'm going to pick up my guitar, do something that would make him proud. And wrote up 3112, played it twice live, and realized that is not a song that I'm able to play live.
Gotcha. But still, brother, great song, dude. He would be proud, dude.
Thank you, man.
Kick-ass tune. Kick-ass tune. And you, bro, let me put the camera on this gentleman right here.
All right.
I just met you a while ago. What's your name again, brother?
Brandon.
Brandon. What do you do, bro?
Well, I work at a grocery place.
The Heb.
Yeah.
Which
Old
one?
Heb. Over at Wooded Acres. Used to work
Okay.
at Bellmead for
Dude,
about 4 years.
okay. This was meant to be. Cause I've been wanting to know what that new HEB, that new remodel looks like. How is it? Is it a headache? Is it badass?
It looks pretty good, man.
So is there any what's gonna bring me in? What have y'all got that's cool? Have y'all got like a deli or like a
We got it
Oh,
all, man.
really?
Here, everything's better.
kick ass? Kick ass. So y'all have over here in South Waco. We have the one where it's I guess they cook for you.
Trying to think which one that
Well,
is.
it's they. Let me put the camera more on.
Sure.
It's like well, the HEB South Waco they have like a chef, and he'll cook and he's give you samples of what they're selling and all that. Have y'all got that over there?
I'm not 100%
Bam!
sure.
South
honestly.
Waco got your ass. That's what
I
I
mean,
thought.
yeah,
That's
South
what I
Waco, man.
thought.
South side all day.
Right.
Had to throw
But
it up.
you know what? One time, dude, this good buddy of mine named Joe Tam had a father who passed, was a brilliant chef, and he had a restaurant, the Wooded Acres HEB, and it was the best Chinese food ever.
Right on.
People would go there for just the Chinese. My wife would drop me off. I'll be back real quick. She dropped me off, but go grab me some Chinese food. It was the best. But anyway, so but right now y'all got it's all remodeled,
Yes, sir.
ready to go. Kick it. How long you
Yes.
been doing that, brother?
Well, Bell Mead, I did it for 4 years. Took a little break. Traveled the country for a little bit.
Tell me about that.
Well, I was a utility lines inspector, so I'd made sure the poles were good for the linemen to work on, basically.
Badass. Okay. So so where else did you go?
Well,
Did you go to school for that? You
no,
had
sir.
to. You had
No,
to.
sir.
No way.
Yeah, I had a
They
buddy.
let you around electricity?
Pretty much. They
Okay.
shouldn't have, but they did.
Okay.
No, yeah, basically they sent me to California first. I started off in San Bernardino and flew into LAX, went to San Bernardino, stayed there. They sent me to Lake Arrowhead, all the way to Thousand Oaks, all the way up
Kick-ass.
to Weed, California, man.
Awesome, brother.
It was a fun experience.
What was it? What was the? Well, you know what? What year was this?
This was about 2.5, 3 years ago.
So how did you go through L.A.? Because it was not the L.A. that we see on TV. It's different now.
Yeah.
So tell me about that.
So I flew in out of Dallas all the way over to LAX.
Right.
And touched down there, got off, got a rental vehicle.
Okay.
And that was fun, just basically driving through LA, man.
But
Yeah.
it was empty though, right?
Not at all.
It was just fast when everybody started coming back out.
Yeah, so there's, 6-lane highway on each side. And it's completely full. You're miles back and you'll be on there for hours.
Wow, dude.
Yep.
You're not in Waco anymore.
No, sir. I came back to Waco, looked at traffic completely different. You
What?
know?
Did you have any Mexican food over there?
Honestly, I didn't have much Mexican food. I had Sinaloan food.
What the hell is that? What'd you say?
Sinaloan. So,
That's
South America.
Like, yeah, that's like around Colombia or something like that.
Give or take. I'm not
Okay.
too,
Okay.
informative on geography. But, yeah, so basically it's South American food and some of the best damn food I ever had.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Kick ass. So, can you describe it? Is it
So,
close to Mexican or way off?
so it's a lot of like
Get a
Mexicans.
little bit closer. I'll bring it closer to you.
Sure.
There you
Is that
go.
good? Okay.
Yeah.
So it was basically kind of like Mexican seafood. So I had pescado, which is like fish
That's
tacos.
Wait, okay,
Yeah.
pescado means fish.
Yeah,
Okay.
so fish tacos, and I mean,
Well, that could be anything though.
but the way it was, man, it was so fresh.
They got like a tortilla and they
And
put
they just-
fish in it.
Wrapped it up, but no, it was some of the best food I ever had because it
Okay.
was so fresh. You
Yeah,
know,
that's
it's
the deal.
straight off the coast, right there.
Man,
you know,
and
so,
that says it all. Let me tell you, like I said, we grew up on a ranch, and my grandfather, maybe it was a half-acre garden it was like, we had a big ranch. It was
Mhm.
our house, my Uncle Pete's house, and my grandfather, a 100-acre ranch. And in the center, we had a community garden that my grandfather tilled with a mule and a tiller.
man.
Yeah, he was like that. He died when he was like 90 something. But they had to make his ass sit down in the house because he was going blind. And he's still out there working. He was like that. But anyway, we had a community garden, and we lived on a ranch. So everything we had, and we didn't go to town to buy food all the time, just like bread and shit. But
Yeah.
so we ate fresh. Food was just so much better. And as an adult, it's like, golly, I miss just having fresh corn, fresh tomatoes, fresh squash, fresh cucumbers. You know what I'm talking about? Or really fresh calf. Oh,
Yep.
my God.
Yep.
Calves are meant to be eating people.
They are completely 100%. Yeah.
They're cute.
Yeah.
But-
Cute,
but
you can name
also-
them, but then you can eat them. Yeah,
Bonus, hello.
we used to have a ranch too, and I mean the food you get straight out the garden's the best food you'll ever
Oh
have.
my gosh,
I mean, it's
right,
good
dude.
for you. There's no pesticides,
Man,
and
I
I mean,
know.
and it's you've grown it, so
Yes.
it tastes that much better.
Yes, man. Gosh, like, I miss, man. I, whenever you're, especially as a musician, you're young and you're ready to see the world, and you live that, you start, living that fast life and all that. At the end of the day, whenever you start getting my age, not that my ass is gonna be sit out the roost, get the hell out of here. I'm only 52 and I'm still rocking, but you start seeing what you've been doing. Like,
Yep.
at the end of the day, man, I sure wouldn't mind going back to that ranch with that community. I mean, that's just what it is. What is that?
It's freedom.
I get, man.
I mean, really, like just, I mean, what I learned from ranch living is it's freedom. You do what you want. You're out in the middle of the wilderness. So I mean, you make the law basically with
Yes.
yourself. And you can be happy, you can be free, and I mean, it's just there's no experience like it.
Me and my cousin Adam, he's a coach in what the heck, that's blocking me. I didn't notice that. He's a coach in Chattanooga, but man, we used to do we were 12, 13, 14, walking the woods with 22s and whatever.
Yeah.
We might bring back some rabbits, but we might just have fun. Just
Yeah.
it was the fun days. You want to do another one, brother?
Sure.
Tell me about this.
This one is actually a cover. It's a Cody Johnson tune we do. It's called "Never Go Home Again."
Kick
And
ass.
the thing about this song, this is our favorite song to play live as a band.
Yeah, we kind of do our own spin to it, and it's just damn fun to do.
Awesome, brother.
And the energy for it, like once it's on, it's fucking on.
It's
Oh
that-
yeah, there's no going back after it.
Kick ass.
Yes, sir. Scattergun blastings in the air, 500,000 in a burlap sack. You'll have a nice day as we make our way to the caddy in the alley out back. When times get hard, some good old boys turn to a life of sin. Like Robin Hood, but just twice as good, and we can never go home again. Well, I grew up singing Amazing Grace in a little white church in the woods. Mama prayed hard for all of her boys, but praying didn't do a bit of good. The sheriff and the banker man came to push us off of our land. Now they're 6 feet deep, and my brothers and me, we can never go home again. Lord, forgive me, I know just what I do. I take what I need and then I leave the rest to my mama and you. That tin roof cabin might have not have been heaven, but it's closer than I've ever been. God bless an outlaw's a weary soul. I guess I finally go home again. Well, sometimes I dream of that old front porch and my mama patching up a quilt, while my brothers and me lay around in the shade of that live oak tree on the hill. Now it's hot out shacks, better watch your back and cover every track of where you've been. 1,000 wrongs can never make it right, I can never go home again. Lord, forgive me, I know just what I do. I take what I need and then I leave the rest to my mama and you. That tin roof cabin might have not have been heaven, but it's closer than I've ever been. God bless an outlaw's weary soul. I guess I finally go home again. Well, scattergun blast, there's a 10-inch hole through an empty burlap sack. As I say my piece for my brothers and me, my whole world fades to black. There's 3 new graves underneath the shade of that live oak tree on the hill, overlooking Mama's porch with a fresh coat of paint and a shiny new Coupe de Ville. Lord, forgive me, I know just what I've done. I've been through hell and found myself on the wrong end of a gun. That tin roof cabin might have not have been heaven, but it's closer than I've ever been. God bless an outlaw's a weary soul, I guess I finally go home again. God bless an outlaw's a weary soul, I guess I finally made it home again. Appreciate it, man.
That song does sound like a song 'cause you can just start just jamming.
Oh yeah. When we first started playing it over at well hell, fucking it was Tokyo Store. First time we ever played it.
Right.
And when we first started playing it, it was basic. Like, I mean, we added nothing to it. And then out of nowhere, Cody just was like, "Hey, I'm gonna throw a solo in," and I'm like, "Dude, you're playing a cajon," and he's like, "Watch." Yes, sir. So I
Hell yeah.
I started doing some short notes, and he just.
But this guy right here has been killing it for a long time. Oh hell,
Here's
we
the
might
song.
have to cut it. Gosh dang.
Man.
Real quick, Cody. Let's see how bad it gets.
Okay.
But can somebody check the weather real quick?
I got you right now.
Okay. How's school, brother? Tell me about school.
It's been going. I have my first degree with music performance already. I've had that for already 2 years already.
Okay.
But I'm going right now for talent management.
Badass. When they start doing that?
They had it for as long as I remember, but I started it, I guess 6 months ago.
Awesome, bro. Are you learning?
Yeah, I'm doing a lot more on the business side more than planned.
Okay.
So I'm doing. It's weird because I'm going into this in the mindset of a booking agent,
Yes.
but I'm in class with a lot of people who are entrepreneurs and IT guys, and I don't know shit about any of that.
Right.
And I even told my professor, I said, "Hey, I respect what you're doing. I know why you're teaching it, but
I hear you.
I am not going to be a CEO of a company or anything."
But still, if we can just get any bit of information, it's better than no information. You're getting those little hints.
No, for sure.
You know. So what to say about the rain, brother?
Oh,
Right here.
Oh, it's here. Is it bad? Oh shit. Oh, it's right on top of us.
thank God I don't work that ambulance anymore.
Right.
Shit.
We'll see. I haven't heard that much thundering. If it does one more, we'll cut it. We'll cut it. But if we do, if y'all got another one or no?
We have one more.
Oh,
If
it was.
we have it.
Yeah. Okay. We'll kick
Before
ass.
we do, I want to say a little bit about Brandon Go because we didn't talk about it really.
Oh
'Cause-
boy.
So, Brandon has been
Is it-
involved with us for a long time,
Damn near the start, honestly.
and oh, there it goes. I'll get to it as quick as I can because
No,
I want to do it.
That was
Oh,
that was
okay.
AC.
Yeah,
You're good,
yeah.
Oh,
buddy.
I
You're
thought
good.
it was the lines. I was like,
No,
we're about
no,
to black out. But no, Brandon's been involved with us since the beginning, and he's done a lot for like. I know he's our DD driver.
Dude, you need a guy. You need a guy like that, though, for real.
But I also rely on him a lot for business decisions.
Yeah.
Kick ass.
And me and Brandon, I mean, we've been like best friends for God knows how long, right? I
A
can't
while.
even. Yeah. Way too fucking long.
Where are you from, brother?
Right here in Waco.
That's right. Right here. What school did you go to?
Went to Axtell.
Axtell. That's right. We talked about that. Axtell.
Yes,
so I
sir.
guess you know the mayor over there, Michael Saldana. The
I do. I know him. Yes.
The mayor of Axtell. He represents Axtell. Hell yeah.
Right on.
That dude's that dude right there has been killing it. Once he started playing, dude, he was just stayed on it.
Yes, sir.
And that dude can hustle. That dude.
Didn't he retire? Or at least he said he was.
No, well, I don't know.
Never.
I've seen
Never.
Him, I've seen him that he's been playing, so I don't. Maybe he's good. Maybe it's
It was a running joke. I told him one time, I was like, "How's retirement going for you?" No.
Right, with dude, kick ass. Just shout out to Michael Saldana, the
Oh, yeah.
mayor
Yes,
of
sir.
Axtell.
Yeah, the
Mayor of Axtell. Hell yeah. But anyway, so as far as the whole school thing, so you said that you're doing that, and is that it? Just only
Yeah,
music
just
management?
music management. Um, they're trying to get me into music education at the moment.
Do you need that? Well, I guess you know what, but you're already halfway there. You know how to read,
Well, I've always
and
told
you know
my
how to teach.
I've always told my students this because I've taught on and on now and again.
Right.
Like for example, this past summer I got to teach the drum line in front ensemble at West High School.
Awesome, bro. Heck yeah. What was that like?
The music teaching easy. Dealing with hormonal teenagers, not easy.
That's
Oh
one.
boy.
That's one of the reasons why I quit teaching, dude. The little kids, they're little kids. The teenagers, you can tell immediately that they did not rehearse anything you taught them that way. Just like, let's go over some scales. It goes, I didn't have time for scales this week. I was like,
And I'm guilty of that because I study with John Coots right now, and there are times where I haven't practiced. I was like, I'll be honest. But no, I tell my students a lot, and I tell them it's good to have street knowledge of music and just going by ear. But
right.
it's also good having like the book knowledge, being in school and knowing how to read.
It is.
But I've also told them, I was like, in my opinion, if you just have like book knowledge, you're a snob.
Right.
But if you just have like street knowledge, that's fine. But you're missing out on
You're
so
missing
much.
that. I agree with you.
So you have
1,000%.
to find a middle ground.
And that's the same. And I agree. That's the same thing I've always said. I mean, it's cool to have have the music in you. It's a matter of fact, it's a blessing to have the music in you.
Yeah.
I mean, because there's some people that can. I've talked about that the other day. That can read like a son of a bitch, but don't have the music in them, and sad because they want to so much.
And that's blessing for me, like doing what I do as a musician, is a couple weeks ago, I did the Addams Family musical at MCC, and I did nothing but reading.
Kick ass, bro.
And then at the same time, I do stuff.
I
like
can't
this.
read anymore. It will take me about a day to read a sheet of music. No, actually, I'm lying. I can figure it out, especially the chords. I'm exaggerating, but the lead stuff probably though.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying that's definitely something. Just like anything in life, if you're not on it, you will forget it.
That's something though MCC's letting me do, and now is being a band leader, and
Kick
I
ass.
bring in Nashville number charts for musicians.
Awesome, and that's something that I've always taught. I've always taught the Nashville number system. I taught musicians. I did in reading. I did it to pass. And like I said, I don't know it now, but how I teach, so I teach them like, okay, if you want to play guitar really quick, get on stage really quick, then I can teach you that. If you want to learn how to read and be a studio musician, this ain't the dude for you. If you want to have
Whole
fun,
different story.
if you want to have fun and enjoy music and write music and whatever, I'm the dude. Let's rock. I'll show you how.
Yeah.
That's the way I know how to do it, Because I was like, well, here's the way I learned it. I'm not going to teach you that way. Now that I know what to do, I can combine the two.
Yeah,
'Cause you got to have your ear. You got to have it right here too. They don't teach you. They don't teach you heart, and they don't teach you ear in school.
Yeah, I taught a private student on Zoom, and he wanted me to prepare him for his worship band he's playing with in Minnesota at the moment.
Right.
And he's a big reader, and I said, dude, that's great, and I will go that route with you. But let me show you this other route. And I showed him the book version of a groove on a song, and he could play that great. I was like, okay, you can play that, cool. Now let me show you other versions of this you can go.
Yes, I hear you.
So you don't
brother.
have to do like over and over.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, where are you guys playing at anytime soon?
Friday night, tomorrow night, actually, for St. Patty's Day. The trio, me, him, and our bass player, Jason, we're going to be at Miners Bar in West Texas.
Dude, somebody told me about that. Actually, John Maxwell, because I think I saw John Epperson there the other day, and I heard he kicked ass. He goes, we should try to book a Miners Bar, but I've always looked past that because it looks like a bar that didn't pay that much.
It doesn't pay that much. I'm only doing it
Because it's fucking fun.
No, I believe it. So tell me about it. So sell me that bar.
I love Rick and Michelle out there. They're great people.
Yeah.
Although yes, it doesn't pay that much for musicians. it's a fun place, good people, and they do tip well.
Okay.
And I'm expecting tomorrow for St. Patty's, a lot of drunk people, they will tip.
Okay.
Especially with the songs that we're bringing out, man, because my true Irish, because I'm full blood Irish.
Right.
My true Irish is coming out, man. We got some fucked up songs.
Kick
We're
that.
doing "Fuck You, I'm Drunk." We're doing "Kiss Me, I'm Shit Faced." Like, I mean, we're doing all the good ones.
Did you learn "Oh Johnny Boy"? All Irish guys got to learn how to sing that.
Who doesn't know how to do that one? Come on, man. I got red facial hair. Okay.
That's actually, you know what? That's actually one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
It's just it really. Dude, if you listen to the words, it's fucking fabulous song.
Tomorrow I'm gonna be downtown day drinking. He's actually joining me for a little bit of it.
Somebody's got to be responsible.
And
Hey, honestly, what's more fun, night drinking or day drinking?
Well, it depends where you're at.
Now here's the deal. You got the if you can have fun day drinking, but your ass is gonna be asleep at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, but day drinking, everything's open. So, if you want to eat a certain food, you can. If you want to go somewhere else, you can. At night, you're kind of limited. And
Right.
then at
Taco
night,
Bell, Whataburger
Y'all
with the
leave
long-ass
Taco Bell
lines.
alone. all
unless
right?
it's like closing time, and then they're all closed. But
me and him had a tradition for like 2 months. We would go to Slow Rise on the Brazos and just day drink there from like 12 to 3. And then he would take me back to MCC because I
Right.
had class.
Now go back and learn.
they know us now.
Go back and learn.
They're
know us
actually
now.
asking about you the other day, man.
Oh, right.
Yes, sir.
Well, cool. And he said that. How many songs have y'all recorded already? He said.
So we're just finishing up with For the Best. I got a bunch recorded on my computer right now. We
Okay.
just got to get them perfected and then sent off the mix.
Okay. Well, cool.
Because I just started building my studio in the house.
Oh,
and,
badass.
Finally got my first interface. Took me forever to figure it
What'd
out.
you get you?
I got a Behringer Euphoria, the
Okay.
UM2.
How do you like it?
I love it. I
Kick
love it,
ass.
and it was cheap as hell. It's like
Badass.
$40 on Amazon, and it's the best damn interface I've ever ran
Kick
through.
ass. So what are you doing? Just vocals on that or what? Or
No, I'm doing everything.
ass.
Our bassist Jason, who unfortunately wasn't able to make it today, he had to help out with his wife's car or something like
Okay.
that. But he, me and him were talking. And he was like, "Well, since you're like recording all this stuff, and I know you want to record the basis of,
Yes.
of the drums for Cody."
Yes.
He was like, "Dude, just." And I was like, "Cool." Which is a beast.
The drum sounds right now are phenomenal.
Oh man.
I mean, they are. They sound phenomenal.
For sure. But no, I got that. I got my guitars hooked up too. So I mean, I recorded everything there.
Yeah.
And then for the Best, the one that we just recorded, the only thing that I did like out of house was I went out to James Bartosh's place. Well, me and Cody did.
Right.
Out in Abbott to go ahead and record the vocals, get everything done there, and then Cody recorded the drums.
Okay.
I got to do a little bit of gang vocals.
He did.
Yes.
He did. It was cool. I did not expect it at all. James was like, "Hey, y'all want to do gang vocals?" And I'm like, "Fuck yes, we do."
I was going to ask you about that, Cody. What haven't you picked up singing? I mean, really? And it's just another tool. You know,
Yes.
well, here's the deal.
Cody.
Yeah, I'm not a good singer. I'm not a good singer. As a matter of fact, I'm the worst singer. But what I do know how to do is I know how to sing the harmonies because I know the scales. I mean, so what I'm saying, if we can at least learn how to do that.
They're looking
Cody
at me
can
because they know
sing.
how
He can
I
sing real well.
Dodie can sing. My drunk alter ego, he can sing. But as far as instruments,
He does an amazing rendition of Friends in Low Places.
He really does.
It's beautiful. It's
no,
beautiful.
to answer your question though, as far as other instruments, I can work my way around a piano.
Oh, really? Okay. Kick
Like
ass.
I knew it for school. I do.
You had to take it. Did you take strings or no?
I do not know strings.
No. It was a string, not strings. I mean, excuse me. I said strings because we took piano class. We take piano class in the strings class.
Oh no, we
So
didn't.
did you take piano at MCC? I
Oh,
guess?
I took.
We had to. It's
I
basic
took 2
music.
piano classes.
Yeah, because that was for basic music requirements.
I did take 1 semester of bass lessons. I only did it so I can just communicate with other musicians. on
That's a
tour.
great idea.
I don't act like I'm a bass player. Like I know most of the chords. I just do it so I can communicate better.
Kick ass. Well, dude, that's good, brother.
But
You know,
as far as singing goes, so we have a running joke, or if I have too much to drink, I have an alter ego called Dodie.
Dodie?
Dodie.
Dodie, okay.
Drunk Cody.
Ah, nice.
We did a show at Twisted Sisters, and he can
Oh
tell the
my
story.
God.
Because I don't remember.
Good Lord. Okay, so
I do.
I'm gonna give you a short version of it. So we played at Twisted Sisters. Cody puts down, 632 ounces of Dos Equis like it was fucking water. And then God knows how many shots of tequila, which we learned Cody and tequila don't mix.
Meanwhile, he's getting his ass kicked by barstools.
Yeah. But
Meanwhile.
so we finished up the show, and then we head out to my wife drove because me and him were both drinking. She was pregnant at the time, so she was like, "I'll be the DD, don't worry." So we hop in the car. Cody is sitting in the back seat, literally petting my wife's head, like, "You're an angel for dealing with us." And my wife Nikki, she's like, "Love you too, Cody. I love you too. God fucking damn it." So then we get to my place because I just got this new little puppy. I didn't want the dog to shit and piss all over the house, so we took the dog out right quick. So we go over there, and I asked Cody, I'm like, "Dude, do you want something to eat? Like, you gotta put something in your stomach." And he was like, yeah, of course. So I told him we had Pizza Hut in the freezer, or in the fridge. And he's like, "I want pizza." Yep. And I'm like, "Okay, cool. I'll make you pizza. How long do you want me to put in the microwave for you?" And he's like, 32 seconds. And I'm like, "Fucking Christ. Okay. All right, bud." So I make the pizza for him. This motherfucker takes 2 bites, puts it on the floor in front of my fucking, not the puppy dog, but the, we got this dog who I swear to God is like 95 years old. And puts it right in front of him, and he's like, "I'm full. Oh, we're good." So we're like, "Okay, cool. We'll take you home now," because he lives right down the road.
Right.
And we're on the service road, heading to his place. Just right before his exit, he's like, "Pull over, I got puke." We're like, "Oh shit, okay." So this motherfucker, you suicidal son of a bitch, he fucking walks into traffic, walks all the way across the back of the car, comes up directly next to me, and I'm sitting in the passenger side in the front. And one of the biggest reasons that I hated working on an ambulance is because I can't deal with vomit. I can't do it. I can't. And then I hear Cody just
same here. Oh,
and I'm like, "You motherfucker, move."
He couldn't have done it by the trunk.
Thank you. And I'm like, "Just get the fuck away from me." And all I hear is the loudest burp known to fucking man, and I swear he shit himself. And like the loudest fart too. And he looks at me and he's like, "This is just stinky air." And then just crawls back in the car like nothing happened. I'm looking back at him like, "Piece of shit."
Well, just don't be one of those guys that drinks their pay at the bar.
Yeah.
Oh, I already did that part. Oh, I can tell this story. I don't care what she'll say to me.
Right.
So, I got stumped for a blunt.
Wow.
Yeah. Think about that for a minute.
Would you say they're seeing each other?
Yeah.
Hello.
And the girl literally told me, "The guy sees me better than you do."
Oh.
The jokes write themselves.
So, me sad as hell, I got shitty during the day, and then realizing I still have a show to play.
Oh my God.
I went to Barnett's and met up with those two, and I fell off my cajon 2 times. But I kept going. I didn't stop.
He's still playing. He was holding the damn cajon between his legs, still playing while almost face first on the floor, and he was still carrying the fucking tune. I was like, "Man, this is why you're my drummer." Holy shit.
Is this inside or outside? We have an outside.
We were outside.
So do full bands play there?
There was one full band that played there.
Us?
No, there was another one. It was Ghost of Hill County. It's a newer band.
Okay, man. Well, I need to start talking to these guys about booking Los Roaches somewhere. I need to get back into it.
It's just the thing with pay, though.
That's it. And like I said, I'd love to debate with any venue owner. Let's talk politics.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why I think we should get paid more.
Yeah.
I mean, what can I say? It's they know, they're business people. They don't know that what we're doing is a business as well. Come on. And they're trying to lowball your professionalism, all your rehearsing and all that. They want to lowball that. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Uh-huh.
You know, but it is what it is. Next week, folks. Next week is the day I've been waiting for a whole minute. I forget the name of this gentleman, but I'll post it up Monday. This guy is an award-winning documentarian on UFOs and Bigfoot. I can't wait to hear what this guy has to say because I got some crazy-ass stories from living at that ranch, brother, I don't know what it is about you too, brother.
Yes, sir.
We may have to talk. We may have a lot more in common than it's a ranch life. But anyway, but that should be fun. That'll be next. Man, I think it's next week. I think we moved that to Wednesday because of his scheduling. So I'll let you guys know. There's a camera. I'll let you guys know by Monday. And I think that's it. Thank you guys for killing it tonight.
For sure.
Be sure to like and